Hi, Nick Collier here, and this is my shop. Come join me. We'll have some fun. Okay, finished our walk. Drilled 2 of the 3 holes and tapped them. So now we're going to work on the 3rd hole, and we'll be pretty much done with this part. Looks pretty good. We're going to use a 1032 plug tap. Oops. We're just going to run it in by hand because there isn't that much thread here. And I'd hate to overshoot and break a tap or strip out the threads or whatever. All right, we're ready. All right, I think we did it. Since we're here, well, first let me put the tools away. Because if I don't put them away when I use them, they get lost. Okay, so now, well, we don't want to put these in just yet. So we're just going to hang on to them. And we're going to take this out and take it over to our brand new tool. Well, brand new, made in the 40s, sometime during the Second World War, and I'll show you why later on. So pretty much every day, I'm checking Craigslist on the tool section to see if there's something that's possible. And I've come up with some pretty cool things. The Clausine lathe is one of them. And this came up, and it's hand operated, no big deal. It isn't like I use it, every day, all day long, but it's in really good condition. It's very tight, and it was made probably during the Second World War. And the reason I come up with that is because all of the handles, and I don't know if you can see that handle or not, but all of the handles are not polished. And in the Second World War, they weren't concerned with polish. They were concerned with, let's get it out as quick as possible because our country needs it. So I'm guessing 40s, something like that. So, and I got this about, I don't know, a week ago or so, $550, and I thought it was a score. So it was pretty gummy. It needed a lot of attention. I mean, I came in and Britex, no, you know, the little green scrub pads. Scrub the hell out of this to get the sponge off of it, and everything was just gummy as hell. So, you know, I had to do a little work on it in order to get it to function. But it is in functional order now. His motor still has a little bit of a stall to it, but it picks up pretty quick. You know what I want to do before I get this thing started? Because I've noticed that once in a while this nut comes loose. Yeah, it's not loose there. Okay. So the other day I came in and put myself a diamond tip on a plate and have that on the magnetic base, and then squared up the stone. Okay. So I'm thinking about this, and we're flat to this surface here on the front. So I think what I want to do is grind that surface first. Now that I think of it. Okay, so we ground the other side. Now we're going to grind this side and get it flat, and go from there. Okay, well, we came in and we sharpened a blade and the base was off. And I believe it's because my bit, all of my bits, and I just bought a whole batch of them, are radius, bullnose. So I think what we're going to do, and I don't have any other bits, at least not this long, to be able to reach in there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten one end of a bullnose and just come in from the side and take it, so I'll still have a cutting edge, but I just won't have a bottom cutting edge. So, and then just take it from the side and run it all the way through and square up that bottom edge. It's worth a try. I mean, you know, what? I probably paid $5 for that. Okay. Okay, well, we took that first pass that we filmed, and then I came back in with a second pass, because remember, that bit was just a bit small, so I just moved the bit up a little bit, and you can see that there's a step in there. Now, that step is not an issue because, of course, the set screws go in and push up against the blade itself. So as far as I can tell, we've got a pretty clean surface here, ready to accept a blade, and take it over to the surface grinder and grind that blade and see how square we are. Okay, we've got our blade installed. Now we're going to bring it down on the blade and take a pass, see what we got. Okay, it looks like it might be a couple of thousandths off, but we're going to have to figure that one out, I guess. Pretty clean cut, though. Once I figured that out, I think just a little bit of honing and that will have a nice sharp edge. Now, of course, this was already chipped and this is an old blade, but I think we've got something here. So we'll keep messing with this until we get it right. And for the moment, this is Nick Collier checking out. Hey, subscribe. Hit the little subscribe button, hit the bell. Everything will be cool.